What's up, YouTube? Today I'm going to be doing a review on the PlayStation 4 KontrolFreeks. It's going to be different than any other review you've seen, at least I think, because I've done some research myself, haven't found another video like it. I'm going to be giving a positive and a negative feedback on this piece of equipment, and I'm going to start with the negatives. First off, when it comes to this shorter stick, I think it's comfortable, so there's no negatives with this, but with the taller stick, I do not like the feel. It's got a lip on it. It's a little bit taller, so the reach is different than the short one. When I game with this stick, it's constantly getting pushed on my thumb because this is how I play when it comes to moving fast on the controller. Let me show you real quick. Snap it on. When I play, I know it's hard to see. It's dark, black controller, but a lot of people will put their thumbs on the stick itself. I do that with the right. I have no problem with that. When it comes to the left, I'm doing a lot more movement, and as you can see, when I push the stick up, which happens a lot because you're moving up towards, straight more often than anywhere else, my thumb bends up, and the corner is getting inside the thumb. It gets painful after time. I've kind of gotten used to it. I'm actually trying to scoop my hands up a little more so I don't have to have that problem. But I'm hoping that I can get them to make me some custom sticks, or possibly in the future get something that's going to have like a dention where my thumb is. And of course, the sticks move around, but having an indention where my thumb will rest perfectly comfortable in there, like a crescent cutout. And I would definitely enjoy that a lot more. The major negative about this review, let me grab both the sticks. With the sticks, let's see which one this is. Okay, here's a KontrolFreek. Let me zoom in a little bit, get this controller out of the way. There we go. Alright, you see the stick. Of course, you can see the little hooks that snap onto the analog stick, but on the most outer part of the hooks there's little corners. These corners damage your PS4 controller. Now, since these are my daily use PS4 controllers, I don't mind, but for future reference, if I get a exclusive controller like the new Destiny Glacier White or Frost White, I'm not sure exactly what it's called, I do not want these damaging my controller. How do they damage my controller? Well, let me show you. Like I said, it's got these little angles on them. When I snap it on, only when I push in on the analog stick and move, it rubs and scratches my controller. I'm not sure if you're going to be able to see it, but we'll try to get it in there. Let's see. Maybe if I had the lighting different, let me pick up the camera. Okay, there we go. You look slightly above the analog stick, there's a scratch, going in like an arc. On this side there's not, because I don't really push in the analog stick too much on the right side, but on the left side you can see it scratches. I mean, it definitely reached pretty much all around. You see what I'm touching right now? It'll reach all around and damage all that. I find that a big problem. It's like I said, if you get an exclusive controller, you definitely don't want to do that to your exclusive controller. A daily use controller like mine, I don't mind, but it's a problem. So what I've decided to do, let me move this out of the way. I decided to sand it down. I don't mind, these are a cheap piece of equipment, they're like 10 to 12 bucks. So, and I'm not defecting how they use, the use of them still is 100% functional. So what I did was I sanded them down. I sanded down not just the edges, but I sanded down kind of just the base platform of it, because overall these things go past your analog sticks. Your analog sticks were designed to avoid rubbing of the controller, but since these aren't what Sony had released, these don't really have fully clearance, the best clearance. So I sanded down the corners and I sanded down the platforms until I kept test fitting them and stuff until they don't rub no more. So I'm going to show you both of them real quick. Alright, let's get a... Okay, so as you can see, this side has corners, this side does not. And I sanded about probably 3, I'm not really the best with measurement, but probably 3 to 5 millimeters off. So overall, these have good clearance, even with the green ones. These have, you can see, such a sharp edge. And then this one, sanded it off. Let's get them side by side. So it definitely helps. This one's sanded, this one's not. it helps with, preventing further damage. I haven't contacted KontrolFreek, but like I said, when I try to get them to make me some custom ones with a indention in them, I'm going to let them know. I have no problem with it, but if you don't want to damage your, equipment that you care about, because you spend good money on this, you want to enjoy it, you want it to last, you definitely don't want these damaging your controller. So besides that, overall, these are pretty cool. It puts some, originality in your controller, a little bit better feel. Now that I've used them so much playing with the basic sticks, not saying I can't play with them. A lot of people say, oh, I can't play with the basics no more. These feel like these aren't original. These feel unorthodox to me. The KontrolFreeks feel natural. And besides that, a good thing of getting KontrolFreeks, they're made of really, really good material. I would say probably better than the original Playstation. I've seen some reviews, a lot of people complaining that these sticks are wearing really fast. And yes, I'm not sure which this controller, I think it'll be a little hard to see, but if you look at it, you can see it's wearing. I've probably played, I bought this console back in last year of December, but I've probably only played about, 6 full months straight. And they're already torn up. I mean, just destroyed. It's kind of like bending down and whatnot. I mean, the quality of the analog sticks originally won't last you. Whether you're a full-time gamer, part-time gamer, down the road, within a year, they're going to get worn out. So buying KontrolFreeks will, I guess, prevent that, and it'll last longer and, give you some, comfortability. So that's my review. I would definitely say look into probably modifying them so they don't damage your controller, and or maybe wait and see if they release something else that maybe somebody else has already gotten, contacted them about, and they'll release something that's a little more fitting. That's all I got. See y'all next time.